Hello. It's summertime, close to it, in certain parts of the world. So it's time to build this nice cozy mod pack. And since it's summertime, where I'm at anyway, everything just fits together to give me and hopefully you a nice cozy summertime visual look and feeling. Now I know what you're thinking. I don't want to build a pack. I just want to find one and play it. Well, if that's the case, I have good news. There are plenty of packs that can give you that nice cozy summertime feeling. Right now, I'm in a custom mod pack I put together myself, and almost all of the mods in this pack are also in other mod packs as well, such as Autobots 10, Craftoria, and a bunch of whole other packs that can have similar mods as well. So the mods that instill that nice cozy feeling for me are quite common addition to mod packs. I mean, just look around. Just look around. You are seeing some of the things right now. You're seeing some of the things right now. So visual looks in any cozy mod pack is an important element, and mods like shaders and building blocks are a surefire way of making themselves into what I think a cozy summer pack is. So I encourage you to put together your own pack, or if you can't, there are lots of packs out there that have a lot of the same or at least similar mods that add to the visual looks. This pack I put together can also be looked at as a creative build pack and a vanilla plus survival pack as well. I know some terms such as vanilla plus and cozy can be a little bit different from person to person, so that's why a custom pack like this one is made just for me and not for anyone else. It's also a reason why I'm not pursuing putting a pack like this up on places like CurseForge. It's not to say that it's hard to put together a mod pack. I just throw a bunch of mods together and that's it. That's it. However, if I want to build a proper mod pack, it takes a lot of work and time, and you have to provide support for any technical issues, which is something I can't do. And there are a whole bunch of technical issues when putting together, just throwing a bunch of mods together, and hopefully it works. But it's easy to solve. Just weed out the mod and just eat it. Just throw it out. So yeah. So now I'll be going over what mods I decided to add to my custom mod pack and a few reasons why. So let's go over the most important mods. I mean, shaders these days, right? I gotta have my shaders. It makes everything look modern and visual pleasing. I mean, even Mojang's getting in on it with the vibrant visuals. And the popular shaders these days is complementary, which I'm rocking right now. And to run it, all you need is at least Sodium or Embedium with Iris or Oculus. So even if you do just the shaders with vanilla Minecraft, then that's it. You just improved it right there and there. So yeah, shaders. Wonderful. So if you go over here, options, for video settings, have Sodium and Iris. I'm on NeoForge mod loader. And then Iris is what's responsible for the shaders right there. And I have complementary reimagined. And I also have minion shaders if you want to take a look at it. It's something I used back on Automods 10. And yeah, it's shaders, but it keeps some of the looks of vanilla Minecraft. So you just take a look. It's just like, yeah, it's just like vanilla Minecraft, but shaded a little bit. You know, you just that touch of shaders on top of vanilla Minecraft. So yeah, that's what the miniature shaders does. Is it performing a little bit better? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. If I switch back to complementary, then obviously that's going to look a whole lot different. So whatever gives you that cozy summertime feeling, whichever shader you want, there's a lot of shaders out there. Use potato shaders, miniature shaders, I don't know, cilders, yeah, a whole bunch of shaders, and you just find the right one, and it just clicks for you, then just go ahead and use that one. So cool, wonderful. So there are also resource packs you can use to change some of the textures, and I want to show you the resource pack that kicked off this whole idea, and that is Jollycraft right there. All right, there. So this textures pack has been around for a little while, and has been updated for Minecraft 1.19. And what are we on? Like 1.20? I don't remember. It's all modded to me. So yeah, we just load this up and wait a little while. All right, ready for the visual change? Look at this. Look at this. So I haven't seen Jollycraft for a while. I think I played with it back in like 1.16 or something. Or was it 1.14? I don't remember. Or maybe it's much older than that, and I just don't remember. But I do know of it, and it's different. The art style, the visual looks Sure, it's not like textured or detailed as much as let's say, I don't know. I don't know of any other texture packs off the top of my head right now because I haven't used that in a long ass time, long ass time. But let's just say it's a little bit simpler, a little bit simpler. But the art style is just terrific. It's it's a different preference. But the thing is, the longer you look around, the more you realize that some things are not textured, such as the furlogs from Bios of Plenty, like right here. So that just ruins it right there. That just ruins it right there. So the very idea of just creating a summertime pack to center around this very mod pack that does not have any textures for the other mods as well, it just ruins it. It just throws that idea out the window. And you know what? Maybe I should just, not load it. That's not to say that it's a bad resource pack. It's wonderful. It's different looking. It's very unique. Just doesn't fit with all the other mods. And then I started thinking, it's like, hey, I don't need any damn resource pack. I can just load up some shaders because it's just that good enough, you know. And with all the vanilla textures and all the mods coming together for that visual look, it just clicks. Just gives me that cozy summertime feeling. Anyway, without having to load up a different texture pack just for that very purpose. So aside from that, I mean, there are other mods that can contribute to the cozy summertime feeling, such as different looking blocks. The Obviously we have the biomes mod. We have biomes of plenty, contributing to the all the wonderful biomes that we can see right off the bat. Guys, look at this. There's the redwood forest. Full of these fir trees that we use in our build. Look at that. And a whole bunch of other biomes that you can plunk down in, or build a base in, or a nice house in. Aside from the biomes of plenty and other biomes mod, you also get mods such as chipped and chiseled, which gives you a whole lot more of these different looking blocks to play around with, just for your build right there. So even if you don't have chipped or chisel, vanilla Minecraft does offer just enough blocks for your build. And if worst comes to worst, you'll compromise and just use whatever block that vanilla has to offer you. Just use just use a grindstone for making your huge ass chains in order to hold up your platform. Just be creative about it, and you'll be good. You'll be good. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and go over the list of mods on CurseForge, and I'll try to explain the reason why I added that in a pack like this. All right, we good? A little add shield on the right side's on. Okay, good, good. All right, so this is another pack. This isn't the creative building pack or the crate mod pack that I made before. This is just a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I call it my summer pack, and it does have similar mods to the other pack that I showed off. So yeah, this is Neoforge. It's mod pack version 1.21.1. And yeah, let's go through the list, shall we? Let me just sort this stuff already. Yeah, we have productive metalworks, and again, this isn't just like for cozy building or anything like that. This is also it could be a creative building pack, sure, why not? And it can also be a vanilla plus survival pack as well. So I kind of put mods in there that kind of give the vanilla mechanics a little bit of boost. And by that I mean trivializing certain mechanics in Minecraft survival. Yeah, that's it, because that's how I like to play. Besides, it is a cozy pack after all. If you want to be casual, let's be super casual about it. So yeah, let's go down the list. We have productive metalworks because I miss tinkers, and it adds that element where you can smelt all your ores, and just it's just fun. It's something to tinker with. So anyway, accessories. I forgot what this is. What is this? Oh yeah, it's like curios, but you get to wear stuff in your accessory stuff. Works for curios. Okay, sure. So there's that. Just for that, extra looks and stuff. We have additional lanterns because it's a lighting source and they're lanterns. And it's like different color lanterns. Look at all the colored lanterns that you can have. And I believe you can turn them off and on, right? Has some redstone stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, cool. Additional lanterns, very good. All right, AI improvements. Let's make the mobs a little bit smarter. Yeah, just for that tiny bit more challenge, because we do have apotheosis in the pack. Let's kind of give the mobs an upper hand. Just a little bit. Just make it like a tiny bit more challenging for us in the beginning. That is because obviously in the beginning we don't have any apotheosis stuff. So yeah, ambient sounds. Yeah, you gotta have the sounds. It's just not about the visual looks. You have amendments, have a whole bunch of these nice things to play around with. It's kind of like looks. Kind of almost feels like a utility mod. Carpet stairs, better lily pads, better jukeboxes, cauldron potion mixings. You name it. Wall lanterns. That's very nice indeed. So very cool. Hanging signs. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff in there. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Apotheosis, obviously. I gotta have my apotheosis now. It's just that good. It may be OP, but I just gotta have it. It's just fun, just to be that OP when you max out your apotheosis. So there we go. We got apotheosis. We got the apothic enchantments. You got the spawners, attributes, and everything like that. The whole shebang. So aquaculture, it's been around for a while now. It's that fish mod, adds a whole bunch of fishes. You can fish up. You can actually see the models in the water, which is nice. Yeah, fishing rods. If you want to go fishing, that's the mod to go to. I know there's like other mods that I recently discovered about fishing, but I believe that's on Fabric. So cool. All right, we got Aquaculture Delight, and already you notice that I added the Farmer's Delight mods. And again, Croptopia didn't play nice in a pack like this. It just didn't. I want to have that in there because I want to have all the farming stuff in here too. Because when you create like a farm like that, you can have a whole bunch of visual looks. Colors, different looking kind of crops, different kind of structures in the way that you build. Because it's not all about building cottages and houses everywhere like that. You got to have something to build, and why not just add some whole bunch of farming stuff in it? Build yourself a nice greenhouse, build yourself a nice vineyard, have grapes everywhere. It'll be nice. And there are a couple other mods that can add like winery, and also discover another mod, and this is also a fabric mod, and has something to do with happy juice or I don't know, happy hour drink time stuff, that sort of thing, where you can mix grapes and stuff and put it in a barrel, and then after a while you have something much better. You know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, that's a thing that you could add in it. You just gotta have something to do in a cozy pack like this, not just about the building stuff. So I added all the farming stuff in here. So armor statues just for visual looks, that's fantastic. Artifacts, I gotta have my artifacts and the relics. Artifacts and the relics because they're just that good. Okay, attribute fix. I think that's a library mod or something like that, but it's in here. Uh, Add-on mod for Harvest Delight. Bobbly Heart Canisters, so that's like for the survival aspect thing. Berries and Cherries Delight. Better advancements. Biomes of Plenty. Very important. You gotta have a Biomes mod just to pretty up a little bit. You're playing like 1,000 vanilla Minecraft, and it's just gonna get boring. You just need that variation. You just need something new. You just need that addition. Biomes of Plenty. You can go with Old Biomes Be Gone, or some other biome. I don't know, terrain, whatever, terrain master, or terra master, or whatever it's called, and just add a biomes mod. It'll just pretty up everything. See, bookshelves, bridging mod, again, survival aspect. Camera mod, you can have taking pictures everywhere, screenshots, and then put it on your wall. That's pretty nice, as opposed to all the drab paintings in vanilla Minecraft. That's fantastic. Carry on, also very important. You can carry all the villages around, so you don't have to deal with that particular mess right there. You can also carry chests, spawners, if you want to. I don't know if that's turned on by default, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have. Chef's Delight. Chipped, also very important. You gotta have a mod that adds extra blocks, extra building blocks, variations of cobblestone and diorite and vanilla Minecraft blocks. So you can use them to build nice things and have different textures and stuff. It just can't all be stone. Just put in this stone and this textured stone. Just make it random. It'll look fantastic. Chisel and chip integration adds like some of the older blocks from Chisel, or was it chipped? I don't remember which one. It was on recently, but after an update, it just kind of messed with certain things, such as being able to take a diamond pick and mine a anvil, or let's say, what was that other thing that I tried to mine? Was it the stone cutter? I think it was the stone cutter. So I tried to mine that the anvil with the diamond pick away because I need to move it away in order to build the house, and I couldn't. It's not mineable. Jade, which is what I'm looking at the top of the screen, says I can't mine it. It's a red bar, and I can't mine it away. It's like, what's going on? I was able to mine this. This doesn't make any sense. It's a diamond pick, and it's just an anvil, and I couldn't mine it away. So yeah, I start reading all the mods that I just updated recently, and this is it. Chisel chip integration was causing that problem, so I had to turn it off. I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but that was causing problems. So you're just putting like together a custom pack like this. Just read out the mod. Don't ask questions. Just if it's like an important mod that you really want in the pack, then it's like, oh, that's a shame, you know. Just turn it off, wait a little bit of while, and just hopefully you'll fix it. And yeah, be done with that. All right. So of course we have Chisel Reborn. We have Choice Theorem's Overhauled Village. Why not? Just make the village looks a little better. Bigger villages, lots more loot for you to raid. Lots more villages too. So anyway, we have Cloud Glass because, well, it's Cloud Glass. You can go through it, and it looks like glass. Clumps, just for XP. I don't know why all the mods 10 doesn't have clumps, but it's in here, so cool. Alright, colorful hearts, so we don't have to have rows and rows of hearts stacked on top of each other. Comforts, again, just for survival, you know. You gotta have your sleeping bag. Construction sticks, when you're building stuff, you gotta have your construction sticks, although I didn't make one yet, so cool. Controlling, that's for searching your keybinds and everything, categorizing. Cooking for blockheads. Hey, you gotta have a farming mod. You gotta have a cooking mod as well, just to process all the farming stuff you get out of your farm. Corral Tombstone, again, survival's aspect. Born Delight, it's an add-on mod for Farm's Delight. Cosmetic armor, you gotta have your looks, you know. You're gonna take screenshots. You gotta take off the armor, you know what I'm saying? Alright, crafting on the stick, survival thing. Crafting tweaks, it's a quality of life thing. Great Delight, Creative Core, Creeper Overhaul, it's just full of original looks. But mainly because of the Cave Creeper. That Cave Creeper can drop a lot of good stuff. Okay, Crystal Licks. This is the glass where you can make it pass through or make it light up. So yeah, it's a very good mod for glass. Cuisine Delight, Cultural Delights, Cupboard, that's a library mod. Curios, Dark Mode everywhere. Not only can you put the visual looks in your world, you can put the visual looks in your GUI as well. So why not have a dark mode? Dark paintings. Yeah, there are dark paintings in here. So if you can't like take pictures or anything like that, you still at least have some kind of mod that adds extra paintings. Deeper and darker? Why not? Because you gotta have like an open portal in the ancient city. It's just itching to be opened, you know. Diagonal fences, again, just for looks. Diagonal walls, also for looks. Diagonal windows, also for the looks. Display Delight, you gotta display your food. It just looks really good when you display it on a cutting board like that. And delicious, it looks delicious. Double doors, when you have double doors, you imagine that they both open, not just one. Double slabs, different slabs on top of each other. It's pretty nice for building. Dumplings Delight. Dungeon Crawl, again, Vanilla Plus mod pack. You gotta have some kind of mods that adds more of the things to do in terms of survival. So that means Dungeon Crawl, Dungeon Taverns, and probably some other stuff down there as well. So we have Dynamics, Call it Dines and stuff. Dynamics and Friends, Egg Delight, Enchanted Blocks. Oh yeah. Since this is a Vanilla Plus pack, I added enchantable blocks. So let's say you add like some kind of speed enchantment or some kind of efficiency enchantment on your furnace. It'll make it go faster. And you know what? It's not a machine either. It's an enchantment. And a furnace and enchantment, they're both vanilla Minecraft. Why not merge them together? Yeah, makes sense. Alright, next we have enchantment descriptions. Whenever you have new enchantments in a mod pack and you don't know what it is, enchantment description tells you what it is. Or it should, anyway. We have Ender Storage, those Ender Tanks and Ender Chests, why not? Ender's Delight, we have Enderman Overhaul because we have a Creeper Overhaul. Why not have the Enderman Overhaul as well? We have Entity Calling, everything is copper. Now the thing is, I did take a look at another cozy mod pack, um, parallel to this one, and it was still too early. It was still unpolished, and I rage quit that pack because it was too vanilla plus. Too vanilla plus. There's not enough of the mods that I want to add in the pack to play around with. So, yeah. And the mod that was missing is everything is copper. I know that was the fabric pack, and this is a Neo Forge pack. I understand that. But the thing is, there just has to be a mod just to enable us to use all the copper that we're getting, you know. So this is the mod to use. Everything is copper. You can make copper gears. You can make copper other things as well with all the extra copper that you have. So there's that. We have the Explorer's Compass. You gotta be able to find stuff, you know. Extra Delight, Stream Sound Muffler. We do have ambient sounds. Let's just turn off some other sounds that we're not keen on, you know. We have Farm's Delight, of course we do. Farmer Structures. Farming for Blockheads. Fast Leaf Decay, because we don't have all night to wait for those trees to decay. We have Ferrite Core, the performance mod. Fireproof Boats, just for that vanilla plus in the nether. Yeah, Floral Enchantment, Flower Patch, Flower Seeds, Friends and Foes, Fruits Delight. We have the FTB mods, you know, Chunks, the map, the Essentials, you know, the Library Teams, Ulti mod. You gotta have the Ulti mod. In the other pack that I checked out, the Cozy mod pack, I'm not gonna say which one. I'm saying which one because I don't want to open that can of worms. And it did have Vein Miner, but it had the Vein Miner enchantment in it. So yeah, I'm not jiving with that particular mod, Vein Miner enchantment, because you can't turn it on and off. You can't turn it on and off. And yeah, there is a whitelist, but and you have to. It's just switch the other way around. I don't really like it. So yeah, Ultimine is the one for me. Let's see. We have gadgets against the grind. I didn't want to add time in the bottle or anything like that. Although I could, but the gadgets against the grind has other things in it as well, and that's why I added this one instead of the other one. And let's see, Glass Central, glass mod, you know. Let's see, handcrafted. It's a bunch of furniture and nice things to look at inside this particular mod. We have Hearth and Harvest. I think that is Farm's Delight, or is that completely different? I think that's completely different, but it's a farming mod. Hopper Gadget Tree for that Vanilla Plus experience. If you want to have your hoppers do other things as well, or more than what a vanilla hopper does, is the mod for you. Ichon Utility. What uses this one? I forget. Immediately Fast, that's performance mod. Inventory Essentials, quality of life thing. Inventory HUD, quality of life, I would say. Inventory Sorter, again, quality of life. Inventory Tweaks, also quality of life. Iris Shaders, that's for the shaders. Iron Bookshelves, this is for the Apotheosis stuff. I added that because, hey, it has different looking bookshelves, which is nice. We have Iron Chests, Iron Ender Chests, Iron Furnaces, Iron Ladders, Iron's Gems and Jewelry, Iron Spells and Spellbooks. Yeah, a lot of iron right there. So, yeah, we're going back up. We have Iron Chest, even though we do have the Sophisticated Storage right down there. We'll see it soon. We do have the Iron Ender Chest as well. You know, when you're starting out and you can't just grind your way up to the maximum upgrades of your Sophisticated Storage chest, you do have the Iron Chest if you want to go that route first. And you do have the Iron Furnaces for upping your speed of the Iron Furnaces. And in the other Cozy mod pack that I played, it was Fabric after all, so you can add the mod, which is Supplementaries, which is also a Neoforge mod as well. But I didn't add that because it had a history of messing with the pack and not loading correctly. So that's why I didn't add it this time around. But I can. And it has like a bunch of neat things in it as well, including something called the bellows, which you can put on the furnace in order to speed it up, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat. But I didn't add it this time around because I didn't know about it. So yeah, I added iron furnaces instead. And there we go. Iron ladders, it's cool. Although I could add supplementaries right down the line. So and see if it causes issues. We do have iron gems and jewelry and iron spells and bell books. Now for the iron gems and jewelry, it's wearable rings. You can have necklaces and everything like that, and you can have stat boosts. You know, there you go. Now for the spells and spell books, I added that over, let's say, Ars Nouveau, because Ars Nouveau is a little bit heavy. It's a little bit too big for a vanilla plus pack. So yeah, that's why I added irons as well, because not as well, as opposed to Ars Nouveau, because it just feels more straightforward. I don't want to say simpler, but more straightforward, you know, in order to get the iron stuff. And yeah, it's magic. Why not add Iron Spell and Spellbooks? Put a bunch of magic in your vanilla plus pack right there. Besides, we have Iron Gems and Jewelry already. Why not just add Iron Spells and Spellbooks? Okay, next we have Jade. What am I looking at? Also, an essential mod right there. Going to tell you what the heck you're looking at. Journey map. Of course, you got to have your map, your world map, and your mini map. You can choose Journey map, or you can choose the FTP map, or you can choose Zero's mini map and the world map. Whichever one works for you. Also, there's also the antique looking map. If you want to go really vanilla, you can use that one as well. All right, jump over fences. You gotta be able to jump over fences. Well, how can you not jump over fences in vanilla Minecraft? All right, we got the jumpy bolts as well. Why not? JEI. You can go for this, or you can go for EMI, or both. I added Cataclysm. I don't know. It's a vanilla plus pack, so I added more of a challenge. It's the survival aspect of the pack. And besides, it has a Cataclysm Delight mod for Farmer's Delight, which is a plus right there. Let's see what else we have. We have flower breeding, replanted. Has something to do with flower breeding, and also some kind of like hybrid flowers and everything like that. So that's cool. Let me despawn, some kind of like performance mod right there. Let's sleep indoors. Oh yeah, that's the eye chunk thing. Okay. I was looking at pet mods and I found that one, so I added that one. Let's see. This is Little Stitch. I think that's a library mod. Little Joys. It was like some kind of featured mod at the top of the list. So I decided to look at it. It's like, oh, okay, interesting. I'll add it and see how it goes. So this is more of like a convenience thing, more like a helping you get ores, extra stuff somehow. And when you dig in ores, sometimes by a chance you can mine the same ore several times in order to get you extras. So, and then sometimes you come across like a block in the grass patch or when you're walking around and you just see it sparkling and you just mine it away and it gives you like extra stuff like ores, like an ingot or something. So yeah, this is what it does. I think that's what it does. So cool. Also fishing spots, dig spots. Yeah, that's what it is. Drop rushes, gold rushes. Okay, that's cool. I just go all the way back down here. Let's just Curse Forge. All right, let's see what else. Little joys. Okay. We also have loot integrations because we just gotta like beef up the looting. Just have all the other mods be able to put all the looting into your looting chest, so you can get all the loot from all the that's related to all the other mods. Because why not? It makes sense. So we have Choice Theorem's Overhaul Village and Immersive Structures for loot integrations. We have Dungeon Crawl loot integrations, Dungeon and Taverns loot integrations. We have Cataclysm loot integrations, and we also have Towns and Towers loot integration right there. Now, I also had When Dungeons Arise loot integration, but I think I had a problem with it and I had to turn it off, so, oh well. I have Looter because I want to be able to see which chest I looted, so that's the only reason I added that. And besides, I guess you could play it in multiplayer, right? Alright, so I have all the Macaw's mods in here. I have Macaw's Mobs of Plenty, Macaw's Bridges, Macaw's Doors, Fences and Walls, Macaw's Furnitures, Lights and Lamps, Paintings, Paths and Pavings, the roofs, the stairs, the trapdoors, and the windows, you name it, all of it. Or at least I think it's all of it. But that's all the Macaw's stuff. Because you gotta have all that nice building stuff that you can build with in your cozy summer pack. Right, we have measurements because convenience sake. You have more glass because glass slabs and stairs. Mob grinding utilities just to trivialize the whole mob farm thing. Modern fix performance. Modular golems. Decided to add modular golems in here because I needed a friend. Yeah, cool. I have modular routers because I have a feeling that it may make moving things around a little bit easier. So there's that. And besides, it's simple. It's simple enough. Okay. Let's see what else we have. More beautiful torches. More delight. More overlays. More shields. More vanilla shields. Mouse streaks. My Nether's delight. Nature's compass. No farmland trample. Nordic's peaceful mob drops. Okay, so this thing, if you're playing on peaceful, it allows you to get drops that you normally get when you're playing survival. So not in peaceful mode. So yeah, that's recipes that you can get. Let's say ender pearls or a blaze rod, for example. So that's what it does. Does it do what it does? The following mob drops can be crafted. Yeah, so there's the list of stuff that you can get from mobs that you can craft with other things as well. So, it's not free. You got to use other things in order to craft the thing. But only if you're in peaceful mode. I imagine that only work if you're in peaceful mode. So yeah, there's that option. If you want to be that cozy and that casual in a My Summer pack, then you can go that route. You want to. To each their own. See, let's go all the way back down here. See, this one and this one. We're up to the P's, weren't we? Okay. We have not enough animations. Why not? Not enough animation. Just prettied up. All the smooth moving animations. Nif's Quivers, vanilla plus survival thing. Ocean's Delight. We have the Pale Garden and the creaking thing, the backport of it. So there's that. You want to check that out. Peaceful Hunger. So when you're in peaceful mode, you can still get hungry. So you can eat all the farming stuff that you're working towards. Pineapple Delight, Pizza Delight. Player Animator. Okay. We have Potion Rings. So these are the rings that you can put potion effects on. You wear it, and it gives you that effect. So cool. We have Potions Masters. We have Pottery. I think Pickle's a library mod. Okay, so I originally had Project MMO in it, and I didn't enjoy it when I started the world. And it has this little agility thing on the top left that kind of irked me, and it didn't like it. And also, I kind of tolerate it. I wanted to give it a chance, but as soon as I made an iron pick and I tried to mine something, it wouldn't let me. So out it goes. I'm sure it's a fantastic mod, but I feel that doesn't fit in my pack. So it was more survival focused. Then yeah, then I would go for it, but not this one. So of course I have the pylons because I just gotta have my pylons though. So infinite potions. It's just that good. Just that good. Besides, it has that farming pylon, just to do my automatic farming for me. Sometimes when you just have to go out there and just I have fields upon fields of crops, and I gotta go out there and manually mine all of it. This just takes the work out of it with the pylons. So cool. It is a cozy casual pack after all. So sometimes you just can't stress yourself out and work hard all the time. All right, so we got random bone meal flowers. So when you bone meal certain grass, you get random flowers, and not the same flowers over and over and over again. We have sodium options, so that's a part of sodium stuff right there. And I have the replay mod. I got it working, so fantastic. So after this list of going over this list of mod list, you'll see me build the cottage that you saw in the beginning of the video. So cool. Okay, we have the relics mod. We have extra stuff added on top of the relics. We have Relics of Rain, which adds some of the relics that you've seen in, let's say, what's that game called? Risk of Rain, that's it. Alright, so we have Relics Arcane abilities. We have Relics Artifacts Compat. We have Liquefied Twilight Forest. Of course, we have Twilight Forest in here. Why not? Let's see, what else we have? We have Right-Click Harvest. We gotta be able to right-click it wherever we're farming manually. We have Rustic Delight. We have Searchables. We have Season HUD. Okay, so we also have the Serene Season mod right there. And Season HUD tells you the current season in your little mini map thing in the top right corner. So yeah, so I added Serene Seasons because I can officially make the pack summertime, because I can set the season to summer. So what's the difference between all those seasons? Well, it's a subtle change. It's more about the visual looks. And by playing Craftoria, which has this mod in it, and I have like a whole bunch of trees, they can change colors, which is pretty nice. I think the grass changed colors too. But you know what? In Serene Seasons, I just set to summer all the time. And yeah, summertime. Fantastic. And not only that, I get to lock my royal time and not do the day cycle. So it's daylight outside all the time. So cool. But although, I don't think I can lock the summer season. I can reset it though. So that's a good thing. Alright, so we have silent gear because, I don't know, tools. Custom tools. And I miss Tinkers. So we have silent gears. Do I know anything about it? No. Alright, we have silent gems because gems, pretty, display. We have simple backups, simple hats. We have simple magnets. We have simple weather. A lot of simple stuff. We have sit. We have smarter farmers. We have sodium. Sophisticated backpacks. Of course we do, because it's just that good. We have the storage, sophisticated storage. We have sophisticated storage in motion. Adds that into a cart. Spice of Life Character Edition. Why not? Extra hearts. Squat Grow. You gotta twerk it. Sometimes when you're a farmer, you just gotta have some fun. And when you're on your free time and you're stressed out and you're just having some fun, you just gotta twerk it. Let's see, stack blocks. Stack blocks farmers delight. Statues. We have storage delight. We have I did add supplementaries. I thought I didn't. Okay, what's in here now? Okay, cool. All right, so TO magic and extras iron spells add-on. That one gave me problems before, so if it gets updated, then I'll try it again. So cool. All right, you got to try this for us because of course we do. We gotta have at least one dimension mod in here. All right, so I did not add AE2 in here or refine storage in here, but I need to consolidate my storage. I just need to consolidate my storage. So this is Tom Simple Storage. It does not get any simpler than that. And on top of that, it looks like vanilla stuff. So I'm okay with it being in a vanilla plus pack like this one. All right, we got Tony's Immersive Lanterns, another Lanterns mod. We have Torch Masters because you gotta control the mobs. We have Towns and Towers, Trail and Tails Delight, Twilight's Flavor and Delight. So these are the add-on mods, Farms Delight. So wherever it has like Delight in the name, then that's an add-on mod right there. Oob Delight. Hope I'm saying that correctly. We have Utilitarian because Fluid Hoppers are fantastic. Vanilla Delight, plus tools because it has hammers and stuff. Vegan Delight. We have Visual Workbench because looks. Waystones, we need to be able to get around, even though that teleport everywhere anyway. When dungeons arise, we have World Edit. You gotta do some, terraforming stuff. And when you don't have time for that, it's just use World Edit and just get it done. And besides, it is also a creative building pack. So cool. Add Sidecraft just for the gems. And on top of that, why not add the machines? To just take the whole boring mining of the stone out of the equation and just let the machines do the work for you. Sometimes you're just not in the right mindset in order to go mining for hours and hours. And the machines take care of that. And of course, we come to the bottom of the list where we have all of the Young's mods right down there. We have Young's better desert temples, better dungeons, better end island, jungle temples, mine shaft, nether fortresses, ocean monuments, strongholds, witch huts, bridges, extras, and menu tweaks. So there we go. There's my custom cozy summer pack. And you know what? Most of these mods are also in all the mods 10. If you're sitting there thinking, it's like, well, I don't want to build a pack myself. I just want to find a pack to play in and be cozy and stuff like that. Well, you can just go for all the mods 10, or maybe a pack like Craftoria, or I don't know, any other popular pack that you come across to. Whichever one works for you, just try it out and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, just move on. And if you can't, then you just put together a pack like this, and it's super easy to do in CurseForge. So cool. But the only thing that you have to worry about is certain mods that when you update it, it can just break it. Just completely break the whole damn thing. And then, you just gotta take those precautions. Such as backing up your world every so often. And being mindful of which mods that you update. So when something does break, you'll know which mods to turn off. And when you update a mod, like let's say this one, for example, downloading, it'll say recently updated. So that's Protective Metals, Metalworks. This is recently updated. So we go all the way down to Productive Metalworks. Right there, it'll say recently updated, and it'll tell you the date too. So cool. So be a little bit cautious when you're making your own custom mod pack. So for the most part, it'll still work. So but when you plunk down hours upon hours into your world, and you can't load it anymore, or if a mod breaks it, then that just sucks. So this is the main reason why you have like simple backup mods in here. And there's also other mods that can back up your world too. So there's simple backups like right there. And then manually back up your world every once in a while. And then you'll be good. That's not to say you shouldn't back up your world with every other mod pack that you play. Just like all the mods 10 or Craftoria or whatnot. You could totally back it up every once in a while. So, alright, so there we go. My summer pack. I'll be playing this for a little while. Or at least the summertime. And will I ever show it off? I don't know. If you want to see it, just let the numbers do the talking. And we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, here's me building the cottage. And we'll end it right there. So I've been FumbleBlock, and I'll see you next time.